Spring is back in the mountains, and so are the bears. In today's Bear Week segment, we're learning about one organization's mission to allow bears safe travel and the role you play in making that happen. News 13's Taylor Thompson reports.
If you drive through the western North Carolina mountains, your odds of braking for an animal attempting to cross the road is high.
What we have seen in the past few decades that this highway has been around is that a lot of animals, especially large mammals like bears and elk and deer, move large distances.
Emma Oxford works for Smoky's Life, one of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park nonprofit partners.
We have a focus on education and publications and sort of helping the public become conservationists to support the park.
Which includes the safety of traveling critters through a national park heavily surrounded by roads, including Interstate 40.
They are not aware of the fact that, park boundaries exist, and they move all over the region to try to find good habitat, mates, good food sources. And what we found is that that highway is a major barrier.
Oxford says their organization is a member of the Safe Passage Coalition, a group looking to make roads safer for both drivers and wildlife. Because right now, Oxford says there's not only a high mortality rate, but the highway also prevents animals from moving freely and having genetic diversity.
There is a history of building structures that allow animals to cross easier. Right now, on I-40, there are actually culverts that move water, just sort of metal, round structures that let water pass through. And some animals have actually already adapted to using those.
Over the last few years, the Safe Passage Coalition has been looking at where more structures could be used to help wildlife cross safely, something particularly important when living in bear country.
I think most of us like seeing bears in the wild. They're a huge part of our tourist economy.
But she says it does present challenges when it comes to coexisting responsibly.
Food left on the roadway or thrown out and littered actually does attract bears and other wildlife to the roadside where they're much more likely to get hit.
Right now, Oxford says it's all about advocating to get more people involved in the Safe Passage mission.
Well, it's just pledging to observe the speed limit, be vigilant for animals entering the roadway, especially around evening, late afternoon when they become really active.
And committing to help educating others to do the same so that bears and other wildlife can cross the mountain highways at ease. In Asheville, I'm Taylor Thompson, News 13.
And here's our Bear Week poll question for today. Do you think more should be done to protect WNC bears? Scan the QR code and give us your answers. Tune in tonight to News 13 at 6 to see the results. You can also head over to the story on our website, WLOS.com, to answer that question as well.